down.
What's going on, guys? BP Hero checking back in. Today we're working with an ASA bat, and what we've got is the 2020 DeMarini Juggernaut, also known as the Juggy. A big thanks goes out to HB Sports for sending this to us so we could check it out for you guys. If you're interested in this bat or any of the others they have listed on their website, use code BP Hero at checkout to save yourself $40 on any bat, $270 or more. Or you can also hit me up for some good pricing as well. You guys have been using that discount code. You guys have been reaching out to me to get some good deals. I'm loving it. Let's keep it going and get you guys this good gear. The field we're on today is a baseball field that's 320 in the corners and 350 in the center. And it's about a 75-degree day, and there's a very slight breeze, basically just pushing straight in from center. So it's kind of funny. I wanted to work on going middle and a little bit of right center, and Brian was giving me crap that I wanted to do it on this day. The trees kind of block it a little bit, but once it gets up in the air above the trees, you can see them just like come straight down. But that's what I wanted to do that day. You don't get to pick the conditions you hit in a game, so you do the same in BP. The balls we're using are nothing but ASA balls, and it's a mix of 52 300 game balls and Evil BP 52 pluses. And this bat is certified for ASA USA play only. It is a 27 ounce and is inloaded. And as usual, DeMarini is very cryptic on how much inload something has. They never really say. But I will say that it feels close to a full ounce weighting-wise, just holding it in your hands. But it swings super smooth. It could pass for a half ounce as smooth as it swings. So I did love that it was, you got the big inload drive, but it was still so easy to control like a half ounce. The barrel in this is a 12-inch composite barrel. And it had that traditional juggy feel to it. Softer feedback on the sweet spot. And can be unforgiving out towards the end and the taper, but you do have to miss a good amount to feel that, and I feel like the feedback that you were getting in terms of that was the alloy handle. It's just kind of weird. Like, name it something else, because the Juggy signature thing for years was a just absolutely whippy handle. It was like almost like flicking a doorstop. Like, look at this. That's what that thing felt like when you hit like an original Juggy, especially off the end. I mean, that thing was just like thawing in your hands. It was crazy, but you couldn't deny how they performed. But I digress. Back to the alloy handle. So like I said, it was a main source of feedback on this bat. It was fairly rigid. Just don't miss, and you'll never notice that it had an alloy handle. Backside of the way, let's head over to the labs, and then we'll come back to the field. This 27 came in at 26.8. DeMarinis are known for running a little light on the scale, so nothing to be surprised by here. Still thought it swung true to weight for 27. And if you checked out the red bat video that I posted, the U-Trip DeMarini Not Alive from 2019, then you will have seen that the compression tester on that one looked way crazy when it was brand new in the wrapper. And this one, I'm assuming, probably has something close to the same technology. That's making it test so high when it's new in wrapper, because I'm guessing that I put about 75 swings on this bat, maybe a little less. Brian didn't swing this one, so it may be closer to the 50 or 60 mark with nothing but 52s, and this is how fast it came down. Picture looks kind of wonky because of the shadows, but the first notch past 1500 is the pass-fail for this bat because it doesn't have any inner barrel technology. It's just a standard linear design bat. They come down really, really fast to a certain point, and then they creep down slow like a normal bat would. So hitting a 52 300, I feel like you could generally get 200 to 300 swings out of this bat before you'd have to worry about any kind of compression testing, maybe even more than that. 52s don't really do anything for breaking a bat in. And just a close-up look at this thing after I got my swings in with it. There's no paint chips, there's no cracks, there's no seams, there's no anything to speak of on this bat. If I took a magic eraser to this thing to get the ball marks off, you'd think it was brand new out of the wrapper. And I'm just going to hold this frame here for a second because it's a quick clip, but I want to talk about it for a second. Consistency is the name of the game, and that's why I like doing T-work for these radar readings. I can consistently put the same swing on a ball and try and get the same result with every bat that I swing. That way we can get a good idea of what bat is doing what and not relying so much on a pitched ball to give us a certain result. Because as you will see here, I look for anything high 80s, low 90s for an ASA bat, and this thing had no problem hitting 93 3 times in a row, consistent swing there. So I was impressed by the performance in this aspect. And while we're here, this is becoming my favorite part of the video. We're here at the computer, checking out our top comment from last video. John Hancock said the intro was awesome on the DeMarini Not Alive video. Appreciate you, man. All I do is go to YouTube and pick top comments, and This is what it gives me. This one was on top, so that's what we went with. And as far as new subs goes, you guys are insane. Not only did we get 1 new page of subscribers, 2 new pages of subscribers, we got just a little bit more too. You guys are out here killing it, going crazy, and I'm loving it. This stuff out of the way, back to the field. So overall thoughts to wrap this one up. I did enjoy this bat quite a bit. Stamp of approval on this one. Needed just a little bit of breaking in, not the end of the world. It could probably stand to have a little more. You can hit 44s with it. That's a big plus. I'm going to see about doing a video with that soon. Need to talk to HB. It's their bat. So I need to see about doing that just so you guys can see the difference in performance and the fact that this will hold up to hitting 44s. And you talk about something that with 500 or 600 swings on it being a lot of fun, this thing will be that for sure. You can even see the difference in performance if you go back to the first swing and then back to my final swings of this round here, how good it had gotten already. Personally, it's hard to go wrong with this one in my opinion, so I suggest you check one out if you're on the fence about trying one out. That's all I got, guys. Beeper Hero's out of here. Swing hard in case you hit it, and I'll see you next time. Scapping. Come on, ball. Oh! Ooh, there it is. Oh! I can't even do a cool walk-off for that one.